Hello. I have to apologize. That's my intro. Do you like that? I just did that right now. But I have to apologize. I posted on social media that I was going to talk at 2:30. But the nap game at my house is so strong. I ended up taking a nap with my son. It was much needed, I guess. I'm up kind of early, but it was just felt nice. So yeah, now I'm here live, just saying hello to people. I'm trying to work on the comment section on my. Am I going stream live, y'all? I'm going live. I guess let's get that out the way. So without, let's see, I am on StreamYard. If anybody's interested in learning how to do podcasting or learning to want to just do a streaming service, I'd recommend StreamYard. Give it a shot. And I had the topics I'm going to talk about today. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm feeling really good right now because I was having an issue and it resolved. I feel like maybe I did something. I don't know. But for the last few days, there has been a van. Well, that was not there anymore. It was parked outside my home for about a week. But it wasn't just here. It was not in front of my house. It was in front of my house since Thursday, but it was all over the neighborhood and just decided to reside in my house. And if you can see that there is my mailbox and there's a blue basket on top of my mailbox. That's so my packages that do not fit inside the actual mail slot can fit on top of the basket. And I was trying to do this live yesterday, and I was practicing on trying to do it, but I ended up getting a little bit upset because my mail wasn't getting delivered. USPS, I kind of had not haven't had, I mean, a few issues with them. They about returning in packages to my house, so it kind of shut me down when I was waiting for my package to arrive, because I wanted to talk about my package yesterday, and it never got here. And then today let me turn this off. I was like hawking my I was just like looking at my camera at my mailbox. I was like, I need to make sure you get a hold of the carrier, and I did. So let's talk about my package real quick. I didn't even think I was gonna. It came in right. I was setting up. I had purchased. This even works. I purchased a GoPro, but a 4K. I think it's a GoPro 7. It's not even part of my topics things today. I'm only gonna talk for about half an hour. I still got to cook dinner, but yeah, I purchased a GoPro 7, and I was very just a little bit upset yesterday because it didn't quite make it. It was said, but I just sometimes the carriers, whoever they are, or UPS or Amazon, they can't make it, and that truck was in my way. So I was trying to get a hold of actual budget the company, and I couldn't. And that's where I was kind of like, all right. I wake up early, but I was waiting for businesses to open up, and I went to two locations that it said on my GPS that there was going to be a budget, and there was no budget located. It was out in the middle of, it was in the middle of nowhere, but it said to your right there should be a budget, and there's not a budget rental van, so I didn't know what to do. I called a few numbers, they're all disconnected, and finally got a hold of one of the numbers, was able to get a hold of a representative from, I guess, a local budget, and yeah, so yeah, this is what happened. So check this out. I was on hold for 10 minutes with budget truck rental, and they didn't come back. I was like, well, I called the city to see if I can get get somebody. I think I was supposed. I called the private tow company because a lot of the items, I have some items coming in to my home that are going USPS, and they need to go straight to me, because just there's stuff that has value to me, and if I can't get to it, it's an issue. But I was on hold, and I was thinking, what's going on? Is there somebody? Then kind of clicked on me. I was like, I think the van's stolen. I think somebody stole the van. Hey, there we go, Joe Ridgely. What's up? Look at that. I'm doing Hey, look at that, Joe. There he goes, one of my boys. And then we have there's. Hello, Jana. I see you. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you. Um, what do you call it? See, this is what I was trying to work on in the comments today. I'm just kind of getting a little bit more into it. But with budget, I basically I just was on hold, and I said, whatever. I had called the city last night, and they said, well, sorry, I first called a private tow company, and they said they can't do that. You have to get a hold of your city. I called the city, and they said they were going to send someone out in 24 hours. But when I called the city again, and look at that, the man himself. What's up, David? Look at that. We're gonna get to these guys in a second. These are really cool gentlemen. Um, so I called the tow truck guy. He said no, and then how did they? Man, this is where I'm learning it from them. I learned it from watching you. I'm trying to do. I mean, I see how they do it. David does it so well, and Joe and Scott, they do the presentation so well. They make it seem like it's super fluid. This is a little challenging. Oh, and look at this. Boom. Thank you, David. It feels cool to be able to, return to the talking. Oh, and then look who we got in the house. Everybody, we got AP. What up, Rocco? Yo, Sly. Let's go, Rocco. You got the Eddie Murphy Delirious. Those are and the Raw. Those are great stand-ups. I used to watch them with everybody, and Alex was cool to quote Eddie Murphy with me. Anyways, I called what I do. Oh yeah, so I tried to get a hold of the budget. I couldn't get a hold of them, and then I don't know what happened. I just went outside and the van was gone. But I started thinking, and then I talked to one of my neighbors. Might be a stolen van. It was gone for a week. It was in front of my house since Thursday, and it had been in the neighborhood for a week. So is that a stolen van? Is this what we're? Wow, this is. I mean, if not, somebody really has some deep pockets to just leave a rented van outside my house for a week. But I just wanted to bring. That was just a icebreaker. As you see, as I just mentioned, David Madison and Joe Ridgely are commenting on my show and watching, and I guess I'll just kind of go into it. They are part of the End of the Night with David Lee Madison, and also has Scott Schiaffo. And this past week, Sunday, which they had, because of David's, prior arrangements, we had to wait 2 weeks for the show, and it was worth it. Just the beginning, I think, was just was worth it. It shows you these guys like how the personalities are. They're real people, and that's what I enjoy about getting to know them better. They're filmmakers, they're streamers, podcasters. It's nice to have a place where you can go and it's other filmmakers are together and just kind of getting to talk to each other. And they interview guests. Debbie Rochon was on this weekend, and man, she's so cool. The advice that she gives on this show, if you're a filmmaker and you need just that little push or that advice she gave this past weekend, highly recommend it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but just go listen to the show. It's on Tech Defects on YouTube. And just kind of, I have the link in the description, I believe. Yeah, let's see, got another comment. Who's in here? Oh! No. Oh, wait, hold on. I was trying to do this. Thank you. But no, this show is amazing. I say as in for just a, as a resource. It's something that's out there. There's really not... There we go, joke. This is fun. But I think here I even have like this is all you do. You just practice. You get better. This is live streaming, so it's kind of funny that I'm here. If you I can't even read it, but I have a little cheat sheet that I'm having my topics, because if I just talk off the top of my head. But also honestly, I was looking for my I was watching my phone and looking at the camera, and when I noticed the mail carrier got here, I tripped over the light and it fell right in front of it's on top of my camera, but on top of my computer, but I want to say this is probably the best lighting I've had in a long time. I should be in my studio, but I set everything up out here, and I was like, you know what? We're just going to stay right here. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep saying that if you're a filmmaker and you want to watch or if you're just into movies, he interviews great people. Just go in actors, writers. The show is unpredictable, and that's all I gotta say. Just stay there. You'll see me pop up once in a while, my little picture. But if I say something that's of value, but yeah, this is where I did my fan art right here. This is my shout out. Boom. It's pretty awesome. That's a CJ 2.0. If you need your let's see if you need any designs, any illustrations, photoshops, any animation, anything streaming, anything movie, an actor. I'm pretty sure that's how you get a hold of me. So what else we got to talk about? I kind of just thank you, gentlemen, for jumping me straight into the end of the night portion. I was, if Shiafa was not in prison, he would say hi too. Well, I actually, well, David likes to call him Grunkle Scott. I would refer to Scott Shiafa as Uncle Scott. Because Scott Shiafa wasn't on the show this weekend, and only because, and I knew I should have done the picture of it. You know what? We're gonna do some really really professional stuff, and I'm gonna get a screenshot real quick. But he was with the Smod Castle this weekend. If you don't know who they are, Kevin Smith. If Scott Schiaffo is Chewlie's gum guy in the movie Clerks, 1994. Kevin Smith. The opening scene is with Brian O'Halloran and Dante Hicks, but leads into the next character, which is the Chewlie's gum guy, and that's played by Scott Schiaffo. He is one of the co-hosts on End of the Night. And he was they were doing a panel for Kevin Smith this weekend, opening up the studio. He has a live theater, like a streaming show, and Shafa was a part of it. I should have had sorry, brother, I should have had the photo ready. I can get it real quick though; it's not hard. But I'll say that he was there, so he wasn't in prison. He was actually there. Here we go. Let's see if this comes out. This is Brian O'Halloran, Kevin Smith, and Scott Schiaffo. And there we go. This is horrible. I'm gonna do better. We'll get it by the end of the show. Still got time. What I got? 18 minutes. But yeah, that's where he was at. Let's see. Oh, what's up? Look at that. Got the Alchemizer. Got my DJ friend. Speaking about DJing, oh yes, my buddy's a pretty good DJ. I have been working at the Fallout Theater. It's downtown Austin. If you're looking for comedy, stand-up, improv comedy, I highly recommend checking us out. They are hilarious. A lot of the thing I love about improv is, and you'll hear it in a lot of the shows, is it's only made once, and it's organic. It's made on the spot, and just like just like my show Side by Side with Ben Garrett, Side by Side movie podcast. We just talk about movies and things we enjoy about the movies, and we compare them. But that's where I've been posting lately. If you could see me CJing, it's because I'm doing tech work and playing a little music. I'm not a DJ because I do take requests. But I will say you'll see me there. You won't see me. I'll be in the booth, but this is where I go and I get to see some great so just comedy. It's just magic, like magic hours. It's so great. They're such a great staff. The people that come in, it's just a nice environment to be around. And if you're just gonna go out in downtown Austin and get wasted afterwards, might as well have something to attach it in the beginning before you black out, because it's gonna be fun. These are fun shows. I do recommend Garage. These ladies. There's this one right here. I just screenshotted their site, but man, they're great, talented. It's just like like funny layers of funniness. That's what you're getting on all these shows. And then the stand-up comedians, that's just a whole nother level of awesome talent. So if you get a shot and you want to go check out some shows of improv, there's also Cold Town and Hideout. There's other places you can check out, but this is the one where I hang out. This is an awesome show. Awesome shows they have. Surprisingly, I was going to start off with talking about, and yes, we are going here. Ben and I are going to Can't Hardly Wait and 10 Things I Hate About You. Finding two common interests in movies that we enjoyed growing up, or that we haven't seen, or trying to figure out what we like about them. But we're doing these two movies. We got here through The Joker and Dark Knight through Heath Ledger, with 10 Things I Hate About You, and then Ben said Can't Hardly Wait. These are two movies I grew up loving. We won't be able to shoot that show till later this weekend. It's supposed to be shoot on Wednesdays or Thursdays, but schedule conflicts, so we'll be going on. So I guess I don't know, this weekend, sometimes weekend. So I'll post it out. We do have the Joker and Dark Knight episode out. So this one's out right now if you want to check it out. Yeah, as you can tell, we're getting close to a year with Side by Side. So just a lot of practice, just figuring it out, trying to understand more or less what I'm doing and get better at it. Let's see. Oh, look at that. What up, Isaac? It's one of his favorite movies. I gotta say, it's I do not blame you for loving that movie. It's a great movie. I will do a little research more than usually when I just show up with just with my I guess just my energy and ready to go, because Ben likes to do some research on rewatch right now. My other show that's about to come out soon. Whenever I decide, not decide, whenever I finish editing, because I've been editing, it just takes a minute. Mona always shows up with a lot of info of the topic we're on. So, you know, conversation is my part, and I'm just learning and understanding. I don't really like going in too much, knowing too much. I like figuring it out as we're talking about it, just like in a conversation. Let's see. Yeah, I watched Can't Hardly Wait last year, and then 10 Things I Hate About You last year too. So I've recently saw these movies, but I've always over the years kept up with these movies. They're just hilarious. Just, everybody goes through high school, or not everybody, but if you've gone through high school, you've gone through something like this. It's a nice thing to laugh at. Especially like for me, I just like to those are just great movies, great little stories. But I do want to talk about a movie I saw this weekend. I just wanted to throw this out there. I watch a lot of movies, and I saw Congo, and I don't know who has who's seen this movie or who hasn't seen this movie. This movie's from 1995. And holy cow, it is aged so well. I remember watching this movie at the theaters as, as a kid, and being like, "All right, cool movie." It's like it's one of those movies when it's just made so well that you don't expect. There's no flaws. There's no flaws in this movie that I can think of that are like it's real. And also at the same time, it's like it's a movie shot in like the Congo. Like they're regardless whether I haven't even done any of my research on it, but the feeling, it feels like you're there. And after watching movies like Beasts of No Nations, that really like puts it in there, like how it like I guess Africa or just like that area, how the war. It's insane how this movie was made and how it has a realism to it. A lot of the great things about things I liked about Congo was the acting. The characters were all even. There wasn't really someone that really like just popped out like a slapstick character or like a goof or a hard ass. I will say Laura Linney's portrayal as Dr. Karen Ross is amazing. That's how I love like a badass play. Like no talk, just walk. If something gets in her way, she's gonna go through it because there's that drive at the end. And then the fact, I put the movie on because I just wanted to put on as a background noise, but then it's like Bruce Campbell's in the first like beginning portion of this movie. It's like you cannot like want to keep watching it. He sets it up for you. Bruce Campbell, come on, like sorry, I should have had my Bruce Campbell photo ready. But Tim Curry, he plays her Kerma Homolka, which is I think is Romanian, but I don't think I'm sorry, I don't know what Tim Curry's background is, but he does a great job at convincing. I was actually a little convinced. I was confused with Tim Curry's character because I didn't know if he was more of an antagonist or protagonist, because he's there for selfish reasons and he's willing to work on willing to push forward the drive of the voyage or the adventure, the scavenge, whatever it is. But he's only doing it for selfish reasons, so I'm kind of confused on that. I don't know if he's a good or like once you start doing that. And look at this. What's up, Perry? I've seen Congo. Been years though. Get back on it. It's great. It's funny. And Perry, stop eating my sesame cake. Oh, just did a horrible quote and a horrible accent. That's what I do. Dylan Walsh, Nip Tuck guy, he does a great job. Ernie Hudson is Monroe Kelly. I gotta say, dude, he does a fabulous job. Even I don't even want to. Some of the reviews I saw in Congo, they were kind of pointing out that the Tim Curry and Ernie Hudson characters really overshadowed the Laura Linney and Daniel Walsh characters. But at the same time, I'm like, this movie had a very open, it was just like a journey movie. You don't really have to follow one person. They're all going in the same place. And I just like the fact that, it has a great feel, and it doesn't feel like it's 1995 the way it's shot. There's one scene. I wish I had I had some backups here, but there are some scenes where they they shoot flares out of a moving airplane and to blow up heat seekers, which I thought still aged pretty well. It's a great movie. I say give it a shot. It's something that that I enjoyed. I enjoyed watching. It also explains a lot. Like, you're not just like going on this wild chase and then at the end you're like, oh, we're just here. No, it's like, oh, it all adds up, like why everything worked the way it's supposed to work out. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then, you know what? I didn't even check my audio. I am sorry if this is. Let's check my audio real quick. Let's see, audio. Yes, I'm good. All right, cool. Look at that. So I should be coming in good. I've also learned to go freestyle with the mic and not use the automatic adjuster, the volume adjuster. But yeah. So let's see. We did a side note last week. Ben and I, we did Luca. So kind of did a little review. We're having fun with it. It was our little. I don't know. It was we're trying to find something else. We like modern movies as well, and just kind of don't. This was. I don't want to say anything about it about our review. If you want the videos out there, but I want to say this movie was yeah. Well, this is the review. I'm not gonna ruin it here. I don't want to ruin that content with other content. So I'm getting down to. I was gonna do this for half an hour. I that nap helped me out, but I wanted to talk one more thing about. I guess let's see. Let me check my notes real quick. Yeah, I'm on the part here. We talked about the creepy van, and all right. So I just wanted to give a YouTube shout out to a channel I found a couple years ago that I enjoy watching, and it's where I get a lot of not a lot, but there's a lot of channels I follow, and kind of when it comes to movies and cinema, I don't really like watch something and think like let it educate me. I like to educate myself first and then watch the video and see what they come up with, and that's kind of where I'm at with a lot of the YouTube channels. I like to see what can I get. Even if it's entertaining, I'll just watch it. But this gentleman has a oh, I got a call. I got a question real quick. Hold on, we got some breaking news here. I got this is my buddy, one of my MOTG classmates. This is one of my graduating buddies, Chris Hole. He has a question here. Have you seen the new Black Widow movie? And what do you think about Marvel on the side stories? Kind of Disney Wars movie? I did bring up Luca, didn't I? I have not seen Black Widow yet. I'm going to wait till it's free. And that is because, and you're going to hate me. Everybody's just going to hang up and everybody's going to push me away because Cruella did me dirty. So I'm still feeling the aftermath of Cruella. I should have just got with Black Widow and seen. I really, because my brother and I watched it together. We did the live streaming, the shared streaming, and my brother, if anything, is probably pretty close to Cruella DeVille. So that movie, we were, we had a lot to talk about, and just to watch it, and it was just nice to watch it with my brother. But now I'm not going to watch Black Widow until it's free. Sorry, Chris. But what do I think about the Marvel and side stories? I like it. I like them. I like Loki. I like the WandaVision. I thought that was cool. Just the whole story arc of just seeing a character. And I would like to also say that we also, I don't want to keep bringing up the pandemic, but for seeing a character stuck in their bubble, trying to see them, go through it as we're going through, it's kind of different. If I'm actually even remembering the story very right. But I like Loki. I'm keeping up with it. I like that it's Wednesdays. So tomorrow we got the new episode. I think it might be the last episode. I don't keep up on I just watch a lot of this stuff. I try not to keep up with any of the back stuff only because I don't want to ruin any spoilers or teasers for myself. Star Wars. I did like The Mandalorian. If you watch, if you listen to Side by Side. I'm looking down because I know I'm supposed to be looking up, but I'm looking down because if you listen to Side by Side, there is Ben Garrett, who is a Star Wars fanatic, loves them, has a bunch of knowledge, educates me all the time, even though I know my stuff about Star Wars, but I just like Star Wars. I don't lean Star Wars. I kind of have and I don't know how to explain it, but I started somewhere else and I kind of just stayed there. But I do love Star Wars. They're great. But Mandalorian's great. I do want to look at the Book of Boba Fett. Let's see how that comes out. I mean, they have the talent and the budget for a lot of this stuff. That's why I'm kind of I don't know with Cruella. We'll see. We'll talk about it. I need to wait till it's free so I can have conversations with a lot more people that I know that are waiting. They just don't want to pay $30 for a movie, and I don't blame them. But it I looked at it as like, are you going to the movie? Whatever. But let's see. I think I'm done. I think I just wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about. If anybody's has any questions about movies, I'm a filmmaker. I like to make movies. I have my background in also animation and motion graphics, graphic design. Also built websites. So if anybody wants a website, let me know. But as into like I like to do it's just I've always enjoyed video and movies, films and stories, and now that we've been doing side by side for so long, rewatch right now for so long, I'm starting to see movies in a different angle. I'm actually living in the world of the movie and seeing trying to see what the director or the writer was really trying to get out there as a message or whatever they were trying to do, and I'm big on that because I like to learn. I like to learn from movies, and that's one thing I love about the end of the night. Any question you have, they'll answer it for you. They'll get back to you. They'll give you experience of their movies. I dare you to try to email somebody of relevance that's in the big MCU movies and see if they get back to you. These cats will, and they'll get back to you with life experience and not just some vague. Well, if you do it 100 times, you'll get good at it. No, they'll actually like tell you like just hey, this is what I did, and then it's up to you to be like, okay, that's what they did. What do I do to make my version? And that's why it was a big deal for me to. I was like, this is a little tiny camera. It shoots 4K. This is what I want. I just wanted. When I shot in moderation, I used a Canon that it was shooting at 720 when I shouldn't be shooting in 720. That's just something that I'm learning. As I go. When you do so many things, things slip off. So you have to work on those. But yeah, I wanted to just see how this works. I think I got a good deal. That's what I want to do. I wanted to talk about yesterday. I wanted to talk about the camera. And this is not really like I'm using this for film or I don't know why I'm doing it. I just wanted to. I think I got a good deal on eBay, and I wanted to. I needed to just throw this out there. I need to get my feature made. I've been doing a bunch of I do my Comic Con, the conventions. I go and I do like the Wizard Worlds and the Galaxy Cons, talk to celebrities and filmmakers and whatnot, and they give me advice, Cameo, and I get some really really good firsthand advice, which I completely take into heart and I love. I have something actually on the way to me from someone that I hope I don't have a tracking number or I don't know. I hope they'll make it to me. That's why the USPS I was really big on. Like I know I have something coming. I need to make sure I get it because it's just one of those things as an artist that can kind of derail you a little bit or kind of doesn't make you work at the full potential you want. Yeah, I think that's it. I wanted to see if I can go for 30 minutes again. We got a little practice in. I see the comments now. I've added it. Hopefully the audio is better now. I'm sure the lighting. I set it up perfect. I didn't mean to break my light on top of my computer. Let's see. Oh, look what Chris responded with. He said, thanks for the response. Hope you keep up the good work on the podcast, and I'll try to join some more. Oh, cool. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I was supposed to go around 2:30, but I fell asleep. I took a nap. I was I wake up extremely early, so I like that. But sometimes when you're with your mini versions, it's just fun to just chill. And also, oh, I hear him. All right, I do kind of got to go. But I also got another package in. This was something I was supposed to get tomorrow, but it came in today. Look at that. It got me a new movie. Now you know. This is a Jeff Anderson movie from Clerks, from the View Askew. He made this movie. He wrote and directed it, and he stars in it. So I now own this. So I'm gonna give this a look-see. So thank you everybody for commenting and saying hello. And this is nice little practice. I'm happy that it came through. I was wondering how it was gonna be if it didn't punch through. I did have reach out to StreamYard, and they did give me a little bit of not a lot. They told me what to do, and I just kind of followed it. But it was literally like all these instructions, and I was like, click, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh yes, Mr. Ridgely, I will see you tonight. Looking forward to it. And this Joe Ridgely has been so nice. As whenever I have a question or anything about anything technical, he's there and he's been helping me out. So I can't wait to see you tonight in the meeting. Yeah. So let's see. We're going on. I got about 30 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't know. This is fun. Thank you everybody for listening, and thank you AP for the share. I saw it there. It said AP is the share in there. So thank you. I appreciate that. So let's end this with my intro music for today. I didn't write this song. I looped it. So, loop. Let's go. 30 minutes. It's over. So I'll talk to you all later. Peace.